Hello, it's Mark, and welcome to Scotch Sunday in the Big Thicket. So, yeah, we're having great weather here, so I want to be outside and kind of enjoy this. And we don't get that many days because usually it's about 1,000 degrees with 100% humidity. So, yeah, we're out here and it's great. And so today I'm going to do one that is disappearing, but it's been replaced. So it is out there in a form. And it is the Macallan 18 Fine Oak. It has been replaced with the Triple Cask 18, and so yeah, it's still available, and it's triple cask matured in parallel maturation, in that you have American oak bourbon seasoned casks, American oak sherry seasoned casks, and European oak sherry seasoned casks, all matured for at least 18 years. And then they're combined, and I understand that there is, I held this side by side on the 18 with the triple cask. It seems to be a little difference, but I'll do a side by side at some point and see if it's really that big a difference. This one has replaced, whereas like the 17 and the 10 were not, Fine Oak were not replaced, but the 12, the 15, and the 18 Fine Oak was replaced by the Triple Cask. So they're probably going to be very similar, but not the entire series wasn't replaced. Macallan is a Speyside single malt. This is a single malt Scotch. They were founded in 1824. They are the second best-selling Scotch in the world behind Glenfiddich. Second or third most valuable by some accounts, depending on who you ask, behind Glenfiddich and Glenlivet. Macallan is probably considered to be the Rolls Royce of the single malt Scotch, but traditionally that's really more of the sherry oak. This is the triple cask, and with the triple cask, as I've said, it's 3 different casks. The triple cask is whereas the sherry cask is strictly Spanish oak sherry casks. And I don't know if they use the Spanish oak in this. It says European oak, which that could mean French or Bulgarian. So I cannot determine if it's Spanish oak or not, whereas that is what is the regular sherry oak is Spanish oak sherry cask. Glenfiddich is owned by the Edgerton Group, since they've been owned by them since like 1999. They also own Highland Park, and Famous Grouse. I think they also own Famous Grouse, which is Famous Grouse, and what's the other one? Black Grouse or something is their other. That's a blended Scotch. But anyway, the sherry casks have become very hard to find. That's why this is why you started to see the triple cask, because sherry is decreasing in popularity, why Scotch is increasing. So you have more distilleries fighting for fewer casks. So Macallan for several years put out a bunch of non-age statement casks, and came back, and when they came back, they started doing limited sherry casks. And then they also added the fine oak. So they really have 2 lines, the sherry oak and the triple cask. And again, it's generally speaking, it's the 12, 15, and 18, whereas they used to have a 10, and the fine oak used to actually have a 17, which I heard the 17 was actually 18, but I don't know why they would sell 17 and 18 side by side if they were the same. I don't think that makes any sense. So I think there's some... I think that's incorrect information. I will do a side-by-side and determine if they taste, how similar they taste. Macallan opened their new distillery in July of 2019. They now have 36 stills, 12 wash, and 24 spirit. They use very small spirit stills, and that's kind of one of their things that they do. And that's kind of just a Macallan thing. So, I need to go ahead and pour this before I do anything else. Okay, and so yeah, you're not going to really see this on the shelves anymore, just because it's been replaced by the triple cask. This is okay, I've had the 10, 12, 15, and 17, so this is the 18. So I'll go ahead and read this to you here. Distilled at the Macallan Distillery in Speyside, Scotland, this legendary spirit malt is triple cask matured in a unique complex combination of exceptional oak casks, European oak cask seasoned with sherry, American oak cask seasoned with sherry, and American oak cask seasoned with bourbon. This triple cask combination delivers an extraordinary smooth, delicate yet complex single malt matured in the Macallan Distillery for a minimum of 18 years. It's 43% ABV, which means it is chill filtered, because Macallan chill filters everything less than 45 and below. If it's 46 and up, then they don't chill filter, so the majority of their scotches are chill filtered. They do. It is natural color though. So, respected and admired by the world's most sophisticated and discerning whiskey drinkers, the Macallan remains the single malt against which all others must be judged. This peerless reputation has been built by the masters of the spirit and the wood, those craftsmen at the heart of the Macallan since it was legally licensed in 1824. Underpinning this mastery are the Macallan's 6 pillars, the unique elements that combine to make the Macallan so special, which is the spiritual home, the small stills, the finest cut, exceptional casks, natural color, and peerless spirit. So, okay. Yeah, this one it's very strange in that this one is 18, but it's less expensive than the 17 fine oak. I don't know why, other than maybe it's 17's more rare. It doesn't make, who knows. Macallan tends to be overpriced. Let's be honest, they are overpriced. They, you know, you can get other Scotch single malts for less that are just as good. Well, I don't know if they're just as good, but you know, small amount of difference. But okay, so this one's supposed to be a light amber, heady, whatever that means, on the nose, exotic and floral, with a hint of jasmine, tropical fruit, and peat. The palate is soft and rich with a hint of citrus, spice, and wood smoke. Lingering with and the finish is lingering with a hint of orange zest. Okay, so, all right. Go ahead and I'll roll this, give it a roll in my Glencairn. So anyone who says this isn't a Glencairn is the glass to have. Roll it like that. You don't have to worry about heating up with your hand because you can hold it by this freaking thick glass at the bottom. So you should drink Glencairn. They're cheap. So, okay. Oh, I need to show you the color, don't I? Well, let's look at the legs first. It's got a lot of legs. So, I don't know. We'll see. So, here you go in the bottle. It is darker than the others. And in the glass. That's kind of not so dark for an 18-year-old. I mean, Edgerdour or Glendronach would be a lot darker. Okay. All right, let's see what we get here. I'm getting more malt on this. Butter, tropical fruit, bananas. I'm not getting as much vanilla as I would expect from a Macallan, but this is maltier than the others, and honey, tropical fruit, butter. Yeah, a lot of butter in there. I'm not getting the smoke. They said that there should be some smoke in here, but I'm not getting that. Because you have to figure the smoke probably comes from the charred oak bourbon casks. So that's only a third of the casks that would have that in there. So it would be pretty small. But I'm not really getting it at all. No, not getting it. Getting butter and tropical fruit and some malt. So, all right, let's see what we get here. Very sweet. Sweet malt, toffee, honey, a lot of honey. There is a little spice in there. I would say it's a little citrus spice. Oh man, it's sweet. This is really good. I don't know. I'm kind of surprised. I thought this kind of was a cop-out with their whole triple cask line because sherry is kind of what they're known for, but it's really good. I actually like. Of course, I like the grain forward scotches more so than the fruit forwards, but so that's probably why I'm really liking this. Very sweet grain, not corn like, but like oatmeal kind of. Not really even oatmeal. More like cream of wheat. Oh gosh, it's really sweet. It's like sugary, like sugar on the cream of wheat. Oh man, it's really, actually, I'm really kind of liking this. I'm hating that this is gone, but I'll have to do a side-by-side with this. Honey, definitely some honey in there. Getting some citrus for sure. More citrus now. Still citrus and toffee. The malt kind of not so much this time. Yeah, honey is still there. Really, this is really good. This is really good. Kind of surprised because, like I said, I would have thought I wouldn't have liked this, but I don't know that it's worth the price, but I will give this I'm going to give this a 9. So there you have it. We'll see you next time.